Righto, just gonna head up on a bit of creek country up in here this afternoon, and back up onto a big mountain. Yeah, by the look of things we're gonna get a fair bit of rain. Whether that'll fire them up or shut them up, I don't know. But yeah, I haven't hunted really up in here this year yet, so it'll be interesting to see what's up here. I was just talking to old mate, he's not going to put any stock in here this year, so he only sort of puts stock in here if he needs to when it's dry and whatever. So yeah, hopefully I'll run into a pig or a goat or something too, so we'll go and have a look and we'll see what we find. Right, I've been overly keen on getting wet this arm. We've been here 10 minutes and already got a wet arse. All good, hopefully if it clears up here in a sec, she might get something happening for us. All we can do is go look and cross our fingers, eh? Pretty sure something will happen up in here at some point today. That's one of my favourite spots there, so but there's definitely sign in there. Definitely not the amount of sign that's normally in there for this time of year, but only bumped one deer out. So I'm going to push further up this creek here. I don't normally go this far up, I'd never normally have to, so yeah, if I can get up in here. There's definitely more and more sign the further up I'm going. Fair few scrapes and that just back there. A lot of rubs, but only like rubs on trees as thick as your finger, like no big trees rubbed or anything. So the amount of feeding that's around this year and everywhere, like every water hole's full. Yeah, with the pressure from the chillers and that this year, there's no reason why they would push further back up. And yeah, they might hang out up in here. Like, yeah, they got no reason to come right out to that flat country. So, make my way up here, see what we can find. Got a small mob of goats here. Just hear more up there. Little Billy there. There used to be some real handy goats up in this area. And so once that drought hit, a lot of them would have come out of here and got mustards. Pretty keen to shoot a big goat, it's been a few years. I've shot a good village. Got no reason to shoot any of them. It's a bit big or see a horn flicking around up there. I thought it was a bit bigger, but it's not. Finally just put my first buck up. Only a young fella. I've been seeing a fair few scrapes. Yeah, that's the first year. He's still fat as like I haven't seen the sign I normally see, but I just don't think they're. I think there's still going to be at least 10 days before they're going to do too much. 8-10 days probably. Pushed up off the creek a bit. There's a heap of rubs, like all through here is just creeked with rubs, eh? Some big rubs. That rub in there's big. The humidity's through the roof. Big storm building out behind me. It's going to get up on this bit of a flat here, bit of a bench, and I'll give a rattle. As I was coming up, I spooked a couple of females just here, but yeah, it's like there's rub trees in through here everywhere, so bet the best of the sign I've seen all over. so far anyway. See what we can bring in. It's a buck righty right in front of me. He's laying down there, fucker. Bullshit. Beep, 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 beep. I just hit them handlers together. That prick was only lying just there 60 metres from me. I was bucking around here, rattling and banging. There goes the doe that was with him. Yeah, brought him straight in. So definitely not really what I'm looking for, but I'll keep rattling. Like I say, I only just touched them together, so good chance there's someone else in here. Well, I ended up bringing 4 bucks in on this spot, but I pressed the wrong button on this fucking thing and put it into a time lapse mode, so I just tried to watch it. I don't think you can really see, but I had another bigger buck that I almost thought about shooting come in. He stopped just here, and I had a little chalky buck. He come right up, right behind me, just here. And then a bit later in the piece, another buck come screaming down. He was a bit split, but he came right down, same spot, stopped just there. I don't think the time lapse will show it real well. That was a bit of a fuck up, that was. Anyway, that was the first rattle, 4 bucks. So keep pushing up here and see what else we can stir up. Just come up the hill a bit further from where I just rattled them last ones in. Yeah, there's none of them were really that old, like one there was reasonable. The sign in some of these rubs in here is definitely bigger older fella here working the area, I reckon. So, you know, there's a good chance if he was laying up in here somewhere, he knew all them little fellas were down there, he probably wouldn't even really pay that much attention if they were blowing. So, and there's a pretty good little thick patch of scrub here and a good face here that I like to get on. So, you know, just getting up here and getting in his face a little bit more might be enough to bring him down for a look. We'll give her a go. I didn't have any luck with that other call, but I was expecting to see something blew a heap of roos out up the top. Could have just been that rattle too. Yeah, a lot of the time, like I was saying, them big older fellas have got a bloody few young ones hanging around them that they know of. They'll just, yeah, pretty much ignore that rattle a bit. And yeah, you might only have to go another 100 metres, 150 metres, get in their face a bit. Might be enough just to bring them to you. Anyway, we'll keep pushing over the top here. I'm sure we'll find something else to play with. Well, still pushing around, just got another shower rain. Pushing around some pretty steep shit in here. Just put a buck up over here. Walk straight on him. Yeah, he's only another. Something down there actually, something white. Straight in there. I think goats by the look of them. Yeah, he was only bloody. Oh, it's probably a 3-year-old. He wasn't a bad looking deer. Looked pretty cool. But yeah, he was on to me anyway. I had no interest in shooting him, but yeah, I'm going to get a lot further than what I thought this afternoon. It's only 4 o'clock there now, so I'll push down, get up into a couple of little gullies here. Have a few more calls. Like I say, I got no real desire in smashing one. I just pretty keen to see what I can drag in. They just, like I say, now's the time those big bastards will respond pretty well to that rattle. So yeah, definitely keen to see what I can get in out of here. That's definitely the sort of rub you want to see, I reckon anyway. Scrape going there. Another big rub on the tree down there. Melbuck here. Been here at some stage since it rained, first lot of rain. Pretty good thick little gully goes back in there. So might even get the antlers out and just give him a touch. That way if he's over there, because I'm gonna, with that noisy going down through this shit, if he's over there I'll bloody only blow him out anyway, I'd say. So a pretty good rub there. We'll see if we can coax one in. Right up here. He's a shooter too, I think. Yeah, he's a shooter. Definitely a shooter. He's going to cross my centre. Shit. Meow. Gonna get my centre. Meow, meow. Smoking, look at the blood coming out. Claret piss in here. He's gonna go down right there. Oh. Fucking how cool is that, eh? That's the shit. As soon as I seen them big rubs, eh? As soon as you get them big rubs like that, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Them big pines rubbed. Always a sign there's a big bastard here, like. You know, they get in them bigger pines and something will fight back a bit. They're not going to rub them little saplings. So. Oh, I'm shaking. Like, there's that other one I was just at video there. So I'd walk to that from here. I'd walk to that and then back around here. And yeah, he was just there. He must have nearly like all but been on my scent, man. Like, yeah, I can't get my head around that. Like, oh fuck. That's awesome, that's awesome shit. Give you a bit of a look with that buck. I was sitting right here. So, yeah, a bit of fucking around. I was trying to get in around this tree in between here and that buck, he came down. Right to that little twig right there, so he's only bloody. Oh shit. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 10. This is very nice. There's 10 metres. Another front on shot. Calling them in, especially by yourself. You're definitely going to get a lot of front on shots. So, to be honest, I wasn't. That was the last spot I was expecting him to come. I thought he would have come up out of this bloody thicker stuff down in here. So, yeah, up in this sort of shit, it's hard to tell where they're going to come from unless you can hear them. Grab me pack, we'll go and have a look at him, mate. So basically from where I shot that buck, he's only made it downhill probably 30 metres, 35 metres. Front on with a 2-blade Oz cut, so he probably slid another 10 once he went down. Yeah, he definitely looked alright. So. Only downfall calling, like doing them blind rattles. You haven't sort of got long to make a call on fucking whether the shooters or not. You just gotta roll with it. But the blood, you can see the blood just spraying. It's all down through here. It's come through here. Yeah. Where's the cat? Looks like punch right out the backside of him there. There's my buck. Many of them pretty dished in sort of follows this year. He's probably not an overly old buck either, you know. Still stoked with him, that's for sure. So there's still, like, you can see where that was, where that arrow's come out, it's hit in front on there. Come right through, come out there. They're still fat as mud, like they haven't even really started to rut yet. Now's the time to try and get, like I say, get them bigger followers. Again, like, especially before they start fighting and that, 'cause they just smash themselves to pieces up through here. So. He's not overly heavy, like I don't, to be honest, I don't think he's that old of a bucket. I'm not the greatest person at judging him, but he definitely looks alright to me. I'm still pretty stoked with him. That big pine up in there, massive, it's rubbed hail. I'd say there's another big old bucky boy living just in here. I don't want to shoot another one today. I'm half tempted to have a call and just see who turns up though, so see what that one, carting that one out, only just shot him 15 minutes ago. A pretty good pine trapped up in there. Like I say, the season we've just come out of, like, you know, if you're not going to get a big bastard now, you're probably not going to get one. Like, if them bucks can get straight on that good tucker straight after the rut, you know, put that condition they lose straight back on, you know, there's a good chance you're going to get good antler growth out of them. So, we'll keep pushing down. I've sort of come up a bit higher to come around. Pretty keen on trying to get a pig along the creek on the way out, but a bit of a storm's just gone out past me here, and that old wind's going to be up my arse, I think, coming down the creek. Doe deer. So yeah, don't know what I'll do. I'll probably just cut in there and get out of here, I think. Pig up in here. Spotted good bull here, and then there's a big buck just standing in the creek. Just see the it's coming out there. I don't know if the buck can't shoot the bull, I think. He's definitely a good buck. Just see his antlers. Just, oh, you probably won't have this fucking thing, but just see his antlers through the trees there. I know the crack of this bull. Oh, I just shot that boar and I just had it on time lapse again. Fuck, how am I going with that? There's a buck just down the creek there. He was a cracker buck too. I've got it in like fucking fast forward or what happened. Shot him just under the tree there. Can't believe it, eh? Having a shit run with this fucking thing. He's no monster boar, but he's the first boar I've cranked off its block for a while. He's still breathing a little bit there. I might give him a sec, go look from here. I thought he was down, he dropped pretty much straight away after that shot. Oh shit. He's feeding just here somewhere. There should be in here. Yeah. Definitely in a bit of trouble, the old mate. I can't believe I had that thing on that time lapse. Fucking turn out again. Gotta be careful what button you press on it, that's for sure. Go down here and get my backpack. Get a few photos. There's that boar I just shot. Been fighting with another one, big hole in him there. Just in there, come out. Come out just there. A young big fella. Can't believe I had that camera on that time lapse thing again. That's twice today I've done that. That buck that was just in that gully there, he was a fucking good buck too. He's lucky I already got one for the Arvo. I probably would have tried to have a crack at him. We'll get a few of these pics of this fella and get out of here. It's a pretty good Arvo really. Managed to get a good buck. Got a boar. Been unfortunate on the video on that boar, but I'll see what I can do before I upload it. But yeah, when I shot that boar, I had another real good buck just down the creek from me, chasing a dairy. And, yeah, like I say, I had no real interest in shooting another one, especially today. So, yeah, see what this weekend brings. And hopefully by then they'll be starting to grunt fairly well. But I didn't hear any at all the Savo, so had a fair few going the other morning, probably 15 the other morning. But yeah, another 4 or 5 days. I think it's down to about 8 degrees here next week, so mornings anyway. So that should get something starting to make a bit of noise, I reckon. So see what happens then.